Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the Ask Rebecca radio show. Thank you so much for joining me. Tonight is the last episode in April's series on pursuing your dreams. The Logo Gnome has been sponsoring the show all month, and the Logo Gnome is offering a 20% discount on all design services to help you pursue your dreams. All you have to do is mention Ask Rebecca. Design services include logos, business cards, flyers, brochures, websites, apps, hosting, videos, and printing. Anything you need to create a blog, a website, a business, whatever you want, your heart desires, they can help you with it. Check out their website at thelogognome.com, or you can email connect@thelogognome, and there's also a link to their website under my partners page on my website. This month, I talked about why more people aren't pursuing their dreams. I gave 7 tips on how you can begin pursuing your dreams. And I had 2 special guests who started their own businesses to share some pointers with you. If you've been thinking about stepping out on your own, I want you to know it's possible for you. It's possible for all of us. It just takes some courage and belief in yourself. Believe me, there's so many people out there in the world working for themselves. All you need is an idea. Your idea doesn't have to be traditional to be successful. Having a college education isn't necessary. It really is about being creative and innovative and being connected to yourself and thinking outside of the box and connecting with your passions and what motivates you and what is in your life. So there's all sorts of small businesses out there. Be observant and open to what you see around you. Just on my way to the office today, I saw a mobile detailing company which was owned and operated by military veterans, and I thought that was a fantastic idea. If you're struggling and you're not finding a job or you're having a difficult time working for the employer that you're working for, just figure out what you like to do. And not only did I see that business, I saw a lawn service business, I saw a handyman services. There's all sorts of stuff. So take a look around in your community, on your commute to and from work or errands or wherever you're going, to get some ideas, to see what else is out there. There's a show on TV called Shark Tank that you could check out too. You can see what types of ideas and creativity people are bringing to the table, and see what they're doing. Maybe you can improve upon their idea or come up with something that could lead you down a path to figure out something that exists deep within you that maybe you just quite haven't figured out yet. So either way, there's all sorts of stuff. Even on your Facebook feeds, you can see there's all kinds of creative ideas. There's people sharing things from like life hacks to travel bloggers. And nowadays, it's not necessarily that you actually have to have generating income from clients or people purchasing something from you. Now you can get your money off of advertising. So, maybe you come up with an idea and you're just this fantastic YouTube star or something, and you've got a bunch of followers, so advertisers will pay you to advertise on your site. So again, there's just multiple ways that you can generate an income and, create something for yourself based on what you're passionate about. Another example, maybe you love to bake. I have a friend, Carmen. She loves to bake, and she ended up creating Baked Goodies by Inez. She lives in Chicago, so check her out if you need some baked goodies. She's fantastic at cakes and cupcakes for parties, amazing stuff. Or maybe you love to plan events. Maybe you're kind of like a party animal, or you're good at organizing things, so you can create an event planning business. I have a client who did that as well, and her business is called Lux Urbanista, and she's also based out of Chicago. Maybe you want to start a blog, or again, be a YouTube star, make jewelry, clothes, whatever it is. If you can dream it, you can create it. Just believe in yourself. That is like the key ingredient, is believing in yourself. So don't worry about if others are doing the same thing, because it doesn't matter. There's not just one business out there. If you look around, there's multiple. There's tons of bakers. There's tons of artists. There's photographers. There's mechanics. Like, you name it, it's out there. And there's tons and tons of millions of people that are probably doing the same thing. But it doesn't stop you from generating an income or, getting yourself out there. So please don't let that be a deterrent. Don't worry about naysayers. Surround yourself with like-minded people who will support you. Don't worry about whether or not you'll have an audience or income. If you're creating from your heart, you will attract your tribe. We're all a soul. We're all connected by our souls. So, we have soul group families, and the people that you are meant to call into your life, then those are the people, they're going to show up. So it's not even that you have to stress about it. Again, you just need to put yourself out there and not worry about what anybody else is saying or doing. Just focus on you. Just do it. That's all I can say. Just do it. Don't be afraid. You have absolutely nothing to lose. It's kind of like that baseball movie. I think it was Field of Dreams. I may not be right on the title, but I just remember the thing that stuck out to me was, if you build it, they will come. And I firmly believe in that. So if you can just believe in that simple idea and really put your heart into it, then I do feel like you could be manifesting whatever it is that you want to make possible for yourself. Another thing is, be patient. Be patient with yourself, but realize that it's a process. You're not going to just, sometimes we're impatient and we want like instant results. So it's really important to kind of just realize that there's steps. It's a process. You're not going to, even famous people or successful people, they didn't just wake up and go, aha, I'm successful and I'm making billions of dollars, unless they were born into it. There's a series of steps and things that you have to go through, and those are with challenges sometimes, but it's how you face those challenges, how you view them, and what you do to overcome them. The biggest thing is never give up. Just don't give up. I feel strongly in the future there's going to be a shift where more people will be working for themselves and will fill more of a role of being service to others. And, I feel like it's important for us to do some soul searching and connecting with those things. It's super important to wake up now and fulfill your life purposes. Now, speaking of life purpose, a friend of mine, Jennifer, hey Jen, I know you're watching, shared an amazing book with me that I'd like to recommend to you. It's called The Life You Were Born to Live, A Guide to Finding Your Life Purpose, written by Dan Millman. You can purchase it on Amazon for $10. The cool thing about this book, it's based entirely off of your birth date. It will tell you everything that you could possibly need to know about you and anybody in your life you want a better understanding of. All you need is their birth date. Not only will this book give you clarity into the challenges that you need to overcome in order to fulfill your life purpose, you'll learn how successful you could be by overcoming those obstacles and challenges. It also will give you it tells you examples of, for your specific birthday, what type of life purpose, like whether it's career or passion, whatever it is, it will give you some insight and let you know kind of what your talents are. So I definitely recommend this book. The book is so detailed, it even tells you the positives and negatives of being in a relationship with you. So you'll get to find out what a pain in the butt you are when it comes to a relationship. And you'll also find out how amazing and fantastic you are. So, awareness is key here. Then you can overcome certain things. It definitely talks about what obstacles you must overcome in your relationships. It even gets into specifics about the best type of diet and exercise for you. There's just so much information in this book to help you be successful in life. And, the challenges that it may say that you have to face or that you have to overcome, it also gives you solutions and helps you figure out how you overcome them and gives you some tools and techniques. So I highly recommend you purchase this book for yourself. I was blown away by the accuracy. the book is amazing. I can't speak highly enough about it. And I think Dan Millman, he's researched and studied for years on this. So again, check it out. You can go online to peacefulwarrior.com, and on the drop-down menu, select Life Purpose. It will take you to the Life Purpose calculator. Enter your birthday, and it will tell you your number and give you a little snapshot of what's in the book about your life purpose. Now, it's just a little snapshot, but I think it's enough to kind of like pique your interest to where you will probably end up buying the book, because like I said, it's pretty on point. So I definitely recommend that you check it out. Before I do the moment of Zen and take a caller, I'd like to share with you next month's series. In the United States, Mother's Day is celebrated in May. My series next month will be all about moms. I wanted to dedicate the month to all the different types of moms and the roles that they play in our lives. Originally, I planned on doing a completely different series because May is an emotional month for me. My mother passed away December 2015, and this will be the second year without her here to celebrate her birthday on May 13th and Mother's Day on May 14th. But however, as I began thinking about my own mother, me being a mother, and all the moms out there, and I just spent the last 4 days with my godson, and that also just kind of fueled the fire with, again, different types of moms and the roles that we play. I couldn't help but feel compelled that I should do the series on moms. And there was this feeling that I couldn't shake, that I needed to maybe do it just for my own healing. And maybe some of you out there also have some, hang-ups around moms and have some little bit of healing to do yourselves. So, hopefully you'll tune in for that if you're interested. In May, I'm also offering a 20% discount on all my services in honor of Mother's Day, and that discount will run through June 14th. And for more info on my services, you can go to my website, AskRebecca.guru, and if you'd like to book a session with me, you can call or text 407-374-3133 or email AskRebecca@gmail.com. So let's do the moment of Zen really quickly before I take a caller. And tonight, I would like to energetically shift any blockages keeping you from fulfilling your life purpose. We want to raise your vibration. And by removing limiting beliefs and giving your chakras a little tune-up. So if you close your eyes for me, open your palms, tell yourself you're open to receive, take a couple of full breaths of air in through your nose and out through your mouth, then breathe normally and focus all of your attention on breathing in and out through your nose. Like, really be aware of the fact that you're inhaling and you're exhaling. And just that will help you quiet your mind a little bit. It's hard to think when you're really, focused on breathing in and out. So keep doing that, and I will send you some healing energies. All right, if you want to open your eyes and come on back. And I feel like, the energy typically takes a little time to work on you, a little boost, but overall, I feel some of you that are watching this will end up having some aha moments, because I feel like there's a lot of people out there that aren't really happy doing what they're doing, and it's really time to fulfill that within ourselves and pursue the things that make us happy. And again, if you're creating from a space of your heart and love, and you have no expectation of an outcome, and you just kind of set a goal in mind and you just work towards it, anything is possible. Just believe in yourself. Okay, so let's take a caller. I have Francis in Melbourne, Florida. Hi, Francis. How are you?
Hi, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
Finally.
So I'm sure you have questions. I kind of feel like you've got some, I don't know. To me, it feels like there's a lot of some anxiety, worry, and stress. I feel like maybe you're burdened and tensed over something and feeling overwhelmed. So what do you want to talk about?
I don't know. I got a lot going on right now.
Yeah, I feel like
a
you've
lot
got
going
some
on in my
work
life at this moment.
Yeah, I feel like you've got some stuff like work issue wise. There's things happening. I feel like there's stuff happening in the love department and relationships. I kind of feel like you're really, I mean, it just feels like a lot of just anxiety and stress. So when it comes to work, like, are you, so I was getting kind of a feeling that you either just lost your job or you're concerned about losing your job.
No, I don't work. I'm retired. So
you're retired. Okay, so then there's some tension.
I'm on Easy Street right now.
Oh, well, you're lucky. That's awesome. So,
thank you.
What's the stress?
Actually, I want to ask about an event that I'm going to be entering into in May, May 27th and 28th. If you see the outcome for me.
It's an event that you're participating in?
Yeah, I'm in this event in May 27th and 28th, and I'd like to know what the outcome will be for me, a win, a lose, either way. And I'm still waiting for my financial windfall.
Yeah, the financial windfall. Okay, so as far as the event in May, I'm not getting like, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but I'm not getting, I don't have a feeling of a win. But I feel like there's something there that will be a catalyst to a win, maybe to like something that I don't know if you end up meeting someone or somehow through this event, there's a way for you to end up creating some sort of income. So the financial thing, like, I just feel like is not, okay, so with the money side of things, I feel like you stress about that a lot and you worry about that a lot, and that you need to shift your focus from stressing to figuring out solutions and then taking small steps towards actually increasing your income. And to me, I feel like whatever this event is, you could potentially meet someone that can help you, either whether it's an idea or some kind of part-time gig, or I don't feel like employer. Like, to me, it feels kind of like under the table type thing where, you're making some cash on the side or something. Can I ask you what the event is?
I'm in a beauty pageant.
Oh, how fun.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Fun.
Okay, so you'll have to let me know the outcome. I'm not getting a win, but like, I feel like you're going to be in, don't they usually name like the top 3? So to me, it kind of feels like runner-up
you know
or
what? I'm hoping to come in at least second. I really don't care about the rest.
I feel second. Like, I feel second runner-up. And with that,
That's fine by me.
I'm sorry, what?
I said that would be fine by me.
Yeah, and I feel like second runner-up, I feel like there's a little bit of cash involved with that.
Mm-hmm. There will be,
right?
that's for sure.
Are they giving away cash prizes?
Yes, they are.
Okay, yeah, so I do feel like second place some cash, obviously not as much as you had hoped for, but still at the same time, I feel like that's going to lead you to maybe like another pageant or another event, or somehow you end up, because I feel like this is not your first time. I kind of feel like you've done this before.
This will be my second time.
Okay, so I kind of feel like it's going to give you more of an in, like maybe there's going to be some pageants and things that you hadn't heard about or weren't on your radar or didn't know about, and
Right.
that will lead you to be able to generate more income. I also
That's fine by
feel,
me. For me, being selected was half the win, so I'm fine with that.
and I think there's something else that you could do within the pageant world too, besides being being the model. Are you into makeup? For whatever reason, I keep feeling something surrounding makeup and like helping people do their makeup or doing, I don't know, there's something.
I used to do that years ago. Right now I'm actually studying, I'm studying for my real estate license. If you could see me passing that, that's a yay for me.
I do see you passing that, but I feel like part of you is, you go back and forth, like boom, you're motivated, and then the next minute you're like, oh crap, I'm not in the mood to like read this or
well,
do
that is
this.
so me, because I was supposed to take the test on the 20th, but I canceled because the pageant's coming up, and I'm so busy getting stuff together with that. So I'm a little overwhelmed at the moment.
Okay, so I feel like you're going to end up taking the test in June or July. It kind of feels like the end of June maybe, where you'll take the test, but I do feel like you're going to pass it, but you do need to be able to dedicate a little bit of time to it, just to refresh, your memory about the things that you studied and everything. So I feel like you're kind of going to be a little bit of a jack of all trades, where you're making money from multiple places, between the real estate, the pageant thing. And I feel like within the pageant industry, use the makeup skills, because I was seeing you like doing other participants' makeup, and you could actually charge a couple of bucks. Like, nothing like crazy, but enough to where people would be like, oh yeah, no, I want Frances to do my makeup, and throw you $25 or something, or something like that.
Hoot, hoot.
Yeah, I think you could totally go for it. I do feel like you're a little bit out of balance. And with that, I mean, like, I know you have the pageant coming up, so I feel like you're not, like you're going to
I'm not up to par right now with my health-wise. I've been having a few issues with different things that the doctors are trying to straighten out.
Yeah, I feel like it's nothing serious, but I do feel like it's more connected to some suppressed emotions, some stress, and maybe it feels too like you're not getting enough sleep. So I'm not sure if you're spending a lot of time in your head, because I feel like you're analyzing and thinking and reevaluating, and then you're worrying about things that haven't actually happened, and most of the time they don't actually happen, but you can't help but go there. So I feel like
I get about 3 or 4 hours sleep a night. That seems to be the norm for me lately. I mean, it's been going on for the past couple of weeks, so you're pretty good there.
Yeah, I feel like it's going to pass too. I do feel like you're going to be feeling much better through, I would say mid-May. Around mid-May, I feel like things will feel a little less stress for you, and you'll be able to sleep more. And then what about I was getting some kind of like, I don't think you're overeating, but I felt like maybe there's emotional eating. So I don't know if you're like, maybe, dipping in the cookies a little too much and not eating like your dinner.
I don't eat very healthy. Not so much junk food. I eat like one meal a day, and that's about it.
Yeah. So
I know it's crazy. I just don't have an appetite.
I totally understand. I get it. But I feel like just tweaking those couple of things will help you with the health issues. They're really just connected to those few things that are then making it just feel like you've got something, more going on than that. So I really feel like you could resolve it with just a little bit of tweaking. You can totally do it. I already know you can. Is there any other questions that you have for me? We have 2 minutes left.
Yeah, I heard you talk about a book. What was the name of it?
Oh, it's called, let me look back at my notes because now I can't think of the book.
Finding Yourself or something?
Yes,
Life
it's
Purpose?
called The Life You Were Born to Live, A Guide to
Life.
Finding Your Life Purpose. And if you go to peacefulwarrior.com, you can see the calculator and you can get the book right from there off of Amazon.
And what is that site?
I'm sorry, what?
Excuse me? What was the name of that site?
peacefulwarrior.com.
Okay, Peaceful Warrior. That's funny because I'm part Indian.
Awesome. I love that. Definitely check it out. I think it will be really helpful for you. I only have a
Now,
few
the other
minutes
thing,
left.
one more thing before you have to leave me.
Yes.
By
we
any
have to
chance,
make
do
it
you
quick.
see any money coming into my future? I was supposed to get a financial windfall one time, and it hasn't happened. I'm still waiting.
Yeah, I don't feel any kind of a windfall happening in the near future. I feel by 2018, your financial situation will have pretty much resolved itself, but none of it feels like a lump sum of money where you're just like, boom. It feels more connected with like a lump sum coming through with the real estate aspect of you selling. Like, I feel like you could get into some high-end sales